The narcissist is a complete dichotomy. They give off an illusion of strength and power, but underneath it all, they are weak and feeble. Now, the reason they present this facade is because they know that people are not attracted to weak and feeble people, in fact, that's a turnoff. So they have to create an illusion in order to reel you in order to draw you in. But underneath that facade, they're very cowardly and non-confrontational. So they're going to act tough and hard and big and bad, so to speak, but if you actually confronted them on anything, they pretty much crumble. I mean, like if you really were going to approach them, like as in a physical fight or anything, getting to a physical level, they literally would back down like a complete wimp. I mean, they just, because they know, chances are, if you're confronting them about lies or something they did, and they know they have no argument, and the only thing they're going to be able to do is come up with more lies. So they know at that point they're kind of caught. So they just kind of like give up. They're not going to, be confrontational. But at the same time, they obviously, and this is why it's such a weird dichotomy, they obviously do create drama and want to fight, but they just want you to go into some cyclical argument to where you're going round and round and round in circles so that they can feel powerful, so they can feel that they're going to evoke some kind of reaction out of you. So, I mean, they're not arguing with you because they want to have any real physical, I mean, if anything physical went down, oh God, they're not going to engage in that. They just want to do their little sneaky, underhanded, manipulations, because that makes them feel powerful. Because they're so weak and feeble, they need to do these things in order to make themselves feel like they have some kind of control over something, another person. They want to feel like they are God. And so in this way of being able to kind of make you angry or make you sad or provoke a reaction out of you, they feel like God. They feel like, I control this person. I'm the master puppeteer, and I can get this person to be up or down or happy or sad, and I'm pulling all the strings, and oh, how wonderful I am. I'm God. I'm the master of my universe. But the thing is that the rest of us, we can choose, a person can choose to leave the narc's reality and go into actual reality at any point. And God is in control of them. They don't understand that a higher power is in control of them and is watching everything that they do, and that this world that they somehow feel that they're the God of is a complete fabrication, is a complete illusion. It's all smoke and mirrors. So, and they're in such a diluted bubble that I would hate to see that bubble, well, I would like to see the bubble burst, but we already all know that the bubble never bursts because they just stay into this full-on psychosis of delusion for their entire life, and they're never coming out of it. So the only thing you could do is get away from them. But they're just sort of this kind of yin and yang dichotomy to them that is just totally opposite sides of the spectrum of because it's like, you've heard the analogy that a lot of people use, the wolf in sheep's clothing, so they pretend to be this kind of wolf, but they're very weak and timid beings underneath, and essentially they're trying to hide that because they know that no one's attracted to that, so they present this fake facade to draw people in, like, oh, I'm so mighty, I'm so powerful. And they learn from their mistakes also, so they're going to up their con game. Like, they're going to see how one person reacts and, oh, okay, that didn't work so good that time, or I slipped up on this, so now I have to change that for the next victim. And it's just a constant, perpetual, circle that they go in. It's just a repetitive cycle that they go in, and it's just over and over and over again, and it never ends until they die. So it's a sad, sad, sad existence, but your best course of action if you're still engaging with a narcissist is to move forward in your life and get away from them and never look back.